Testing. Testing. Okay, cool. Looks like we've got levels. What's up, everybody? BigSweetC here, ready to get started. Picking up in Final Fantasy XVI, right where we left off yesterday. However, it's not right where we left off. I was able to do the marks, the notorious marks that we collected at the that we opened up at the end of the day. So we're all caught up with them. And I believe we're all caught up with everything else. Doesn't look like there's any. Go ahead and just double check, but it doesn't look like there's any side quests to do.
We're seeing troops amassing.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing just fine, my man. Yeah, nothing. Nothing here, so we'll just go ahead and we'll talk to our man Otto, who's talking to Gav and Jill.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
That's true, we made mincemeat of that fool.
All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Oh, it is a long story.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's
Welcome
good to be
home.
back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next.
Oh, man.
You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto. Any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up?
Excuse me.
If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Everybody always wants me to have a word with somebody else, you know? I could give you the answer, but you could go talk to this other person instead.
The conquering hero returns, and with hardly a scratch on him.
I'm the
May
best.
have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important.
A scent.
A scent.
Oh, yeah.
A scent of Waludas.
The very same.
The very
Whatever
same.
plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists.
He took them to
he
his
took them to
grave.
his grave.
Of course he did. He always
As did
does.
his men, slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home?
The Mother Crystal of an allied nation.
And let both fall. It makes no sense.
Unless they
Do
want
you
the
know
crystals to
tale of
fall.
The blind men and the adamantus. One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture.
The bigger picture.
And what bigger picture is there than my map? The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849.
849.
The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873.
Jeez, oh Pete's, man.
Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash.
Dang, look at this place.
Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of
The
Waloeder
Waloeders.
standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day,
Who
will
be trampled underfoot? Ah, good stuff.
In summary, I know not to what end the royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one
Must first identify the symptoms.
And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is.
I mean,
means
he
all
feels
that
like he's
remains
got a
for
lot
us
of
to do is
a
await
lot to
his
repent for,
reports.
you know.
Well, not quite all in your case.
He
The
feels
people
like
of
he
the
betrayed
highway
his
must
family
heed the
by
news.
not rising to
Justice
the
has been
occasion.
done.
We learned this in the last
Hugo
stream.
Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds
Might be finally.
begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
Sometimes you gotta be.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
I mean, hasn't the word already been spread? Oop.
Blackthorn,
Do you have a moment?
do you have a moment?
Of course. For you?
I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you.
Oh,
How long
Sid.
I've been waiting to hear those
Everybody's
words.
favorite person.
This is it then. A new beginning. Under a new Sid.
Under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Well,
Ciao,
someone looks
then.
pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true.
Kupka
Kupka is
is
dead.
dead.
No more looking over our shoulders then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head though.
Oh, Lord. You got it. You got it. Oh, she's got some new stuff, huh? Oh, he's got some new stuff, too.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
The Enhancer. This actually might be worth getting. Look at that. Stagger goes down, but I bet you if we upgrade this...
It'd better all be here.
Not yet. I have, so I'm only missing the two things right now. I guess we'll buy the one.
You'll not find a better price than that.
And we still got to buy both of those. Jesus criminy. But I mean,
Is that all?
again, try not to go completely broke. You know what I mean? Try not to go completely broke. In case we want to buy something like a new weapon or whatever.
South Fordian, do you?
Okay. Oh, I guess we could have crafted it. Drake Slayer's bracelets. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Okay.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Oh, man. Diamond armlets. This is what we need right here. White worm bone. Okay. I don't have any white worm bone. Yeah, look at that. See, it does. It makes it better. So, okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this.
Yeah, that should do you.
Oh, and then we'll do this.
You can find
Now
me
we'll
later.
equip that. Yeah. Now we finally got something better. This brings our defense down. But our HP up 1. It just ain't happening. Just not what we're looking for. Yeah, and that again brings our defense down. We're looking for defense. We're looking for defense. The enhancer. Yeah, the grindstone. Okay. Drake Slayer's belt. And the Drake Slayer's bracelets. Platinum cannons, baby. Increases combo. Oh, look at that. Okay. Harpo crates. We gotta tell him of our adventures.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift?
The gift of knowledge?
No,
No.
to share mine, actually.
Who wants the gift of knowledge?
Oh my! Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying.
Oh, these kids.
He is. Big baby.
Fucking little brats, you know?
Children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving
And merrymaking.
So put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally.
A new dawn has broken.
It has.
The new Sid has finally replaced the old
I
Sid.
cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured
Nay, every historical tomb in our collection.
and found nothing.
Nothing on
Not
Ultima,
even
huh?
a sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did.
But no one knows
It
anything.
seems you are the only one who has.
Oh, my lord.
To others,
It's always a good sign.
reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
A bringer of
Whether
death.
the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do,
My investigation shall continue. Oh, thanks, bro.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Now that we've gone and spread the news, it's just called like a big family meeting dinner, you know. Been like, hey everybody, come to the commissary area for a bit.
I heard it from Otto's own lips.
I got a big story. Big story for all y'all.
You barely sat down since you came home.
Been you go running errands or something? You could say
Just
that.
a word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she?
Oh yeah.
I'd never have guessed.
Most people wouldn't.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Yeah, they liked it a lot.
Ah, but
Everybody
you ain't
does.
told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway.
Oh,
who sleep
man.
more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should.
And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well.
I'll suggest it. Okay, I was just about to bring up the fact that I haven't really seen anything come from this yet.
Think Mid might need some help.
Tidying up that workshop.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
Just to let you know that your father's murderer is
And I thought
dead.
You might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now.
Oh, Lord,
I'll
woman.
get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal.
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the
The
world
world
has
has ever
ever
seen.
seen.
The Enterprise.
The Enterprise.
The airship, the Enterprise. The USS
Me and my dad designed it
Enterprise.
together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines.
Mithril.
And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva.
Oh, that
But
was
the
nice
stack's a
of
bit
him.
more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there
Yeah, how can I
anything
speed up
do
the
to help?
process? Duh.
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say
I
that.
were hoping.
First things first.
I were
I need some
open.
parts mecking. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Hmm.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here.
And a list of
Show these to
materials.
Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
You just need to follow directions, brah. You just need to follow directions, bruh.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. Why would anyone want to do that?
On a lack lived a queen in Goblins 3, but he not did the goblins their queen, and so, full of wrath, did she banish them to shore, where they supped on mud till their lips turned black, and they begged to return. Good of heart the queen, she did taketh them back. What the fuck? Lord.
ask a favor?
Oh Lord, look at
Hell
him.
with
He's all upset. He's like, what? What?
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it.
Won't be easy though.
And I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So
Gav and
it's
Otto.
roped us all in here again, has she?
Typical.
If that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave.
Yeah. I'll do what I can. Well, finally.
And what is it we need to do exactly?
What
Take
is
a look
it?
at this.
Oh Lord have
This
mercy.
plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy.
An alloy.
Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already.
You'll have to fetch them.
Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy.
Stardust.
They call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Letting off steam one.
You going after the Stardust then, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
We'll take. Guess we'll take Gav for this one. What the heck? Why not?
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
This
There's a river
good
runs
of
through the southern
stuff.
reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh?
It's down
That's
past
down
Dalamil.
Dalamil. I'll go and scout the
It's
place
alright.
out.
Been there, done
See about
that.
Hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me. I like to see him try.
I like to see him try.
In your own time.
Oh, look at that. We've got a couple of side quests to do as well. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can come here. Pick up that side quest. I wonder if we have to go end up rescuing Otto. Then we can hit up that other side quest while we're here.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from
The old master baker.
and without so much as a by your leave.
By your
What's the
leave.
matter?
It's my apprentice.
He up and
He vanished
vanished.
while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery.
I got a bakery to
that's
run.
now short one pair of hands.
I mean, I would go
Lie
check
out
him
in
out,
line
but
with
you
the
know,
kindness of
I mean,
strangers.
bakery, right?
I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
Sure.
I'll see what I can do.
Do you know where he
Where
might
might he
have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
Oh boy.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Use your loaf. We don't need to prioritize that. Because we're going to do the main story first. Yeah, because this dude's like way over there. We'll come over here. We'll do this first, and then we'll fly off. We'll fast travel over to that area.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav?
Now where's Gav?
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never.
It's been all of 5
Had a quick
seconds.
scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless.
They always
If
think it's
stardust
worthless.
Is what Blackthorn wants, stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging.
Begging.
We shall.
Begging
Race ya.
to be bagged. So we'll bag. What needs bagging? Got a bag. What needs bagging?
So this is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Of course, it just looks like black sand to you, bro. You don't know what you're looking for. You don't know what you're looking for. Just wanted to grab that 13 gil, you know, it might be important. That 13 gil might be what puts me over the edge, you know? It don't even look like black sand to me. Like, I don't know what they're talking about, black sand.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
I found 5 pieces. I mean, that should be enough for an entire ship, right? Look at that bag he's got.
You finished?
Dang.
How much did you get?
Enough.
5 bags. He hands over with one hand. Cover the ship with this.
You win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Oh, Lord, here we go. Oh, Lord, here we go. What do you want, Gav? What do you want? That is some pretty beautiful water there, though, not gonna lie.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to
King
feel
Thunder
strained.
Star, what's in
Hardly
the...
ever
How are
see
you,
around
man?
the hideaway nowadays.
Never mind, goodbye.
Always on
Okay.
some errand or other. You can't
Sorry,
take a
homie.
day off, you know.
I didn't mean to take a whole 5 minutes to respond to you, bro. My bad.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
King Thunderstar, welcome to the
I
stream.
can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to.
And I'll keep going to wherever you need me to.
Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day.
Soppy shit.
Back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me.
Oh, I plan to get some sleep, huh?
What he needs, of course.
Appreciate you running that back for me, Gav. Makes me, allows me to stay here and do this side quest.
Ready to go home, boy?
Arr. Alright, while we're here, we'll go to the jaw. Pink Thunderstar, man, for reals. I hope you heard me. I know I was just making that joke for a few minutes. I apologize if I missed you, my dude. Thank you so much for coming by. I always appreciate it when somebody comes and says hello. I do apologize if I miss you. Look at this dude right here. It's like, no, not the crystal. Not the crystal. Kuka is probably his dad. He's an illegitimate son.
What do you want? The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't
Oh,
I?
Lord, have mercy.
Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in.
Lord have mercy. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, bro. Just get better.
The sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her. She was all I knew.
Worked her minds for years.
And when she shattered, part of me shattered.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling
For a
pin.
rolling pin.
But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside.
Oh, my Lord.
I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Pretty easily, bro. Focus on your work. I'm gonna say express yourself.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know.
You might just be right.
You might just be right. What a fool I've been. I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
You're welcome, bro.
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
We'll just do the old fast travel trick, you know? Why wait? Look at that dude. He looks like bad news.
Take a sniff, good sir.
There you are.
The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice.
Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm.
A truly unique creation.
Unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself.
Sure.
Her frosting spurs, her inviting hollow.
Her inviting hollow.
My loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater?
Why no fang at all?
No Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals!
Sounds
Master, I have
delicious.
found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well,
If it tastes half as unique.
as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something.
Why don't I try?
Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Just doing what I can, you know? Use your loaf.
Now, Dusan, I know you're king, but do you have to use
The good salt? Do you have to use the good salt? Why the good salt? Yeah, like I still can't go that way, so.
good salt?
But first and foremost. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't used. We were gonna open this. What? And then I do use the Titanic block. So we'll master that one. Okay, it looks like we mastered the others already. I do use this as well. It's 1,000. I don't use heat wave really because I have the Titanic block. Yeah, we'll master this one. We'll master. Oh, we'll upgrade. Oh, shoot. I should have probably upgraded. I don't use that. Wind up I do use. And we'll upgrade this. Okay. That'll be what we do for now. This I gotta do. I still gotta pile drive, thunderstorm, lightning rod. There's an achievement for this, so we gotta work on this as well. Okay.
For the rest of us?
It would make.
The Hanged Man. For great justice. We said we're gonna focus on the main story, so we'll go back to the hideaway for now.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Let's hope. Something tells me it's probably not.
Blackthorn, got everything you need.
Look at that anvil.
Yeah.
There's a nicely worn in anvil.
Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often.
Gav, I'm glad you had fun.
Sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Without you breathing down my neck.
I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Bwong. Oh, nice. We got some more ability points as well.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Yeah, I think so.
If you need anything.
Wonder what happens if you take auto, you know? When we go back, because I'm pretty sure you have to play this on hard mode as well. Seems to be a Final Fantasy, like, Square Enix motif. Play the game on normal and then beat it again on hard.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Where's the f***ing pictures, man?
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course.
The helm, of
For
course.
this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins. I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Not for a genius like
What
Mid.
after?
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces.
Oh,
for
what are
we
the
need.
odds, huh?
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name?
What's her name?
Right.
Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
It is.
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force.
Motive
Excess
force.
heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect,
The rate of excess heat buildup.
would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other
Right,
words,
of course.
the reactor would overheat and eventually explode.
Hmm.
This is where the
Yeah,
helm
I knew
comes
exactly
in.
what you were saying.
It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are
remarkably thermophilic.
They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the
Oh, wow,
perfect
nice.
material
Okay.
for our
That actually works
protected
out pretty well.
If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. Mid said
He's
we
like,
might be able to use
it's bad
parts of
news.
a
I get it.
fallen
I get
ruin.
it. Bad news.
Where would I find it?
Please stop.
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbett's Pass.
Lorbett's
near
Pass.
Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain
Oh, man.
unwanted visitor
All right,
has
here we
taken up
go.
residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
Thanks.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Oh. Oh, no. Okay. We've just got some more, alright, we're going to Lost Wing. We got some more renown. We hit the next threshold, you know what I'm saying? We got all this renown. We're so well known. So well known. Alright, so that's that way. Where's... This is... There we go. Good day to you, Sid. Quentin, what's up, homie?
Clive, your timing is exquisite as always.
Exquisite.
I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures
I've
having
been
been
sighted outside the village.
Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something
Altogether more dangerous.
Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Oh man, and we got another one up top too. Oh wow, we got a bunch of them in this area actually.
I have to say, I better find out if this is just nerves or something we need to take more seriously.
Oh, that's what this is. Okay. This is our side quest here. Mr. Stablehand, what can I do for you?
Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary.
I ain't seen nothing.
Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, the only reason we're doing this right now is because it's just right here, so. Yeah, brother.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything
Out of the ordinary.
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass.
Lorbert's Pass.
Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you. Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Oh, I guess we might as well. Might as well just come this way. It's funny, we asked the herb mother, not this dude.
Ready, go?
Oh, gotta get the item. Yeah, that was quick. Shoot.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Oh, Lord.
Black Shields.
Here.
What the hell are you doing here? What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Get them both together. Oh man, we got a cure. Get him. Oh, guard. Okay. I can actually guard break. We're just like stuck right here. Enemy is slain. A whopping 48 ability points.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
I mean, we might as well come down and take whatever this is out too while we're here. And then we'll just fast travel back to Lost Wing. Makes the most sense to me, right? There you are, Sid.
Thanks so much for coming.
Well, I mean, duh.
Ruins are just over there, as is the creature
I told you about.
I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
All right, Mr. Monster, where you at, boy? Where you at, brother?
Anybody home?
Oh, what's this little treasure chest here? Oh, it's another airman.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
You're too slow.
$32,000. That's not bad. We're getting there. Dude, we kicked that dude's. We spanked that dude's backside.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You didn't think so?
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Perfect. Perfect. Look at all the renown we got now. Increases strength tonic duration by 10 seconds. 10 whole seconds. Before I forget, I want to check down here. I think it's around. I think it's on the other side of this tree. Yeah, here it is. Look at this. All it was a meteorite. All it was a meteorite? Son of a bee.
Good day to you.
Good day to you, Sid.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
Oh, they're done.
I found some
Gone.
black shields
Bye bye.
hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey.
Oh no.
Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
And bite back we shall.
Sorry, you're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Oh man.
Who? The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque.
All that I've built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary.
Oh man.
So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way.
My own small
I
way.
saw more than a few corrupt officials
Condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents.
Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
Actual justice.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport.
Oh man.
I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade. A means of ridding himself of his rivals. A mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him
and slit their throats myself. Dang, this dude.
But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection.
Of course.
And so I saw that I would need an army of my own.
Hence the beginning of
I came
Lostwing.
here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts.
The bearer hunts.
Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same.
And our cause.
And our cause
the
is
same.
the same. We are comrades.
Oh man, comrades. Now we're talking about communism.
We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first.
Let's do it, bro.
My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
I don't get to be part of this. For great justice. With great justice comes great responsibility.
I'm not going to change his mind.
All right, anything? I mean, it looks like they've got something new, but that's okay. That's okay.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Might as well grab this reward while we can.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Yep.
All yours.
Expand renown to unlock. High Cleric's Medallion.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Oh, I bet you will. I bet you will. Just a hunch, though.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
That's nice of her.
Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started.
Before we even
I need
stand.
something light. But I've wrapped my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Hippocrates.
Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Mid's funny.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures.
Boom, 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 boom. I haven't changed the music at all, even though I've picked up a couple of songs, picked up a couple of tracks.
Thanks to Sid.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well,
Thanks,
actually,
man.
it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril
engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
You don't say.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
Nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of...
pitch.
I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious
flame.
Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps
Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. Bardolph.
Speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer.
Oh, thanks, bro.
If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Jill and the doctor.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine
Your minds would prove indispensable in my research.
I leave the decision as to who will go with whom
In your capable hands, Clive. Of course.
So, Clive, have you made your decision?
I mean, come on, we gotta pick
Who will
Jill.
accompany you on your little excursion?
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list.
Here you go.
White chocobo eggs.
Papillo nuts.
Pepio nuts.
Papillo
Are
nuts.
you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems
Very edible.
edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited.
Of course.
Effects for which they were once highly prized.
Highly prized.
So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction.
Oh, man.
Since moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Talia. Talia. I guess it was Lost Wing that we went to last time. Okay. Now we're going to Northreach. Is there any other side quests? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. The market in Northreach. We must go to the market in Northreach.
Where's Jill?
Welcome.
Man, there's only 15,000.
And a fine day to you.
Oh, she's like, okay, so she's out here somewhere.
Are those Pepio nuts?
Are those Pepio
How
nuts?
goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts?
And some garlic.
I'll find the other things.
Some garlic.
We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Up! You'll not find a bruised fresh cuts. Come and get them before they're gone.
We haven't much, but you're free to look.
Take that.
I trust it's all here.
He had a whopping 1.
Oi, don't touch anything. If that's what you want.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
She must have everything, it looks like.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and
He just pulls all of it out of his pocket and just hands it over with one hand.
All that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Would you walk with me a while? Sure, of course not. Of course not? Of course. Why not?
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
Makes a nice change.
It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells?
How can I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There
Well,
was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies.
particularly
Thought you
good
might like to share one with
pies.
me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
Bread and pie. Can't wait. Bread and pie.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in.
Some soup.
Then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham, and it was just...
Ah. Mwah.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done.
When our work
And we
is
can live on
finally
our own
done.
terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
They just stand there looking at each other awkwardly. How about some soup?
Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Oh, I will. Take care. Yeah, there's nothing here. Nothing to do's.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind
Oh.
I was just explaining to Taya how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few
Mysterious
mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have.
She is a doctor.
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
That's what they say.
All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Oh, Jill.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of
Applying the one to the other.
Followed by a rigorous process of testing and testing, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Hippocrates.
She's going to be like, yeah, tests and retest. Sure. We're going to test it by just applying it. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, we'll just reapply it again.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
I was kind of hoping it was going to have us actually search for Mithril. Might have been able to pick up stuff for a weapon, you know? But we've heard mention of an adamantoise a couple of times. So maybe there will be an Excalibur. I mean, we'll see. One can only hope.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
One can only hope.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant.
As we
I
speak.
knew you wouldn't let me down.
Of course not, Mid.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then. Better start working out how to bolt all these bits together.
To
the Black Hammer.
To the Black Hammer. A Black Hammer. Black Hammer and White Lightning. That's from Major League 2.
I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Displacement stacks, bro. Oh, poor Mid.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside.
Yes,
You
let's.
get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
Precision walloping. Wallop. Wallop, 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 wallop. I almost was like, oh, okay, look at, oh, wait a minute. This looks just like what we got. But it was. But this is her thingy thing right here.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer after weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you?
There's 4
The
total.
Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say.
This poor guy.
Get a sling for this elbow. Whatever comes in,
Keep it to yourselves. He's like, go f yourself. I ain't helping no more. No mas.
What's the matter?
Thought Dad would be here to see this.
Daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us
Let's
to
cling
to if things
to.
get desperate. I want
her to be an
sail
example.
aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, like, about this story is we have this blight. It keeps taking up more and more land.
Sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
100%.
Tells me it's
You know, like, I mean, what we haven't even begun to, like, look into how to not just not even make it less, you know, not how to, like, drive back the blight, but how to even stop it, you know.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You know, that is the crazy thing to me, that we haven't even begun to talk about that. Like,
All right, Clive. Asterix.
I realize we got to have our priorities straight, right?
The twins, has she? I swear, that girl would do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive,
Uh-oh.
were you born yesterday or something? There is no
Thing. She's gone.
She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Nautilus, the
Have
boatman.
you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy
And rowed off.
Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens.
We'll let you know.
Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste.
Post-bleeding haste.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
We gotta go catch Midge. My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been... Oh, he's going to Canver. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of a strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-ons in the free cities, by which I learned the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Convarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are raping at our door. Borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, then you might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill. Of course.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, what are the odds, huh?
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
He's avoiding facing
Nothing we can do about it now.
facing the death of her dad. She wasn't here for the death of Sid, right? She just knows that he's gone. But they've been living apart probably for so long that she can just pretend like it is what it is, and he's just moved on to a different area. By never visiting his grave, she never has to face the fact that he's gone. Pretty smart literary writing right there.
Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me.
You know, a very good writing.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
It's all done through subtlety.
But she'll meet us there.
She doesn't explicitly say this is what it is, but you still get that feeling, that deep down gut telling you, oh, I have to do this first. Okay. I have to do this first. You know, like it doesn't overtly tell you this is the story, but yet at the same time, it's very easy to understand what's going on. That's good writing. But what do you expect from Final Fantasy, man? Final Fantasy's got probably the best writing in any franchise. Excuse me.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
Gone is gone.
Life has a beginning and an end.
That's what makes us special, you know? Because we realize that
While we have the chance.
no other species on Earth realizes that they are born and they die. Every other species just is.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
I have a feeling a lot more people are going to show up too.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches
Here we go.
on.
So now we move into the third act.
Soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these.
Now we move into the third act, right? So the first act was all set up.
So our mission remains unchanged.
What happened in the past?
We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them.
See, but how does this help us with the Blight,
The only one that
though?
remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the crystalline dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
Good call.
Would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
But we need to switch gears here, unless
Oh, I am sorry.
there is no intent to stop the Blight, and we just run from it.
Yourselves as the attendants of a traveling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
This dude, this is Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
Stop that! You break me bones, you great galoot.
Wait, is Lenny the smart one? There's one that's a big dumb idiot because he's mentally challenged.
Back and forth between the Dominion and the
I'm trying to think of the other dude's name.
It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass, and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay,
Carl, his name might be Carl. Yeah, Lenny is the dumb one.
See yous down in Buckland.
Yeah, Lenny's the dumb one. Carl is the normal man. He's kind of a con man though. The only problem is he's not super intelligent. He's fairly charismatic. That's how he's convinced Lenny to follow him. Karen is witty and she's intelligent though. That's how she's convinced Getz, who's a big dumb idiot.
Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Slightly different dynamic, but very similar. The literary works in this game are absolutely fantastic. I mean, you've got Game of Thrones all over the place. That one's pretty apparent, especially when you're looking at Clive's mom and her new son. But Karen and Getz is, Lenny and Carl from Of Mice and Men. You've got Jill and Clive here. Outlaws. Bonnie and Clyde. But again, slightly different. This is, what if Bonnie and Clyde were good people? Square Enix doing what it does best. And that's what makes this a Final Fantasy game more than anything. More than anything. It's not the turn-based strategies, it's not the locations. It's not the style of gameplay. It's the storytelling. It's the storytelling is what makes this a Final Fantasy game.
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this
Alembic the Chief's got me making.
Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting.
But it's the storytelling,
Problem is,
the gameplay has always been kind of a side piece, if you will.
and with some of the stuff we need.
But what do you expect when your franchise begins as a turn-based RPG, I mean, for any of you who've never played the original Nintendo version of Final Fantasy, the first one.
Distilling medicines and the like.
If you didn't have a Game Genie, that shit was grinding.
Proper
way more than anything I've done since. I mean, even the second and third one. What we know is 2 and 3, 4 and 6. 6 had a lot of grinding if you wanted to get everybody up to level 99, but nothing like Final Fantasy, where every other city, town, kingdom you came to, you were stopping to just fight around for gold. But it was crazy because you only had so many ways to heal yourself, and so you're fighting out there to gain money, and then you're going back into town only to spend money on healing yourself up. And so there was a true, profit expense purpose there. But if you didn't, like, in the Nintendo Entertainment System, if you were level 15, 16 with most of your party, there was a good chance you probably weren't going to beat Chaos. And so to motivate people to do such the grind. Then, I mean, might as well not even play that game because you probably weren't going to beat it. Nectar. I love the way they brought the Mughals back in. Bomb King Kubu? Fill it, that might interest you. Nice. Dude, this dude was a fun fight. This dude was tough. The old Bomb King. Gersberg, aiming for the Imperial chase, took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship, and with them, a beast akin to a great ball of fire that chased her, screaming from the grove. The soldier later identified the creature in an almanac of echoes, but was firm in her insistence that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted therein. Oh, shoot, I forgot to check where it was. Oh my god, I'm such a dumbass. I forgot to check where I'm going. That's what I want to know. The Croc in Sanbreque. Oh, and we got a new adventure. Okay. Might as well do that. Start that while we're here.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
The Croc.
Is that the thing Times helped
In Sanbreque. Beware the Croc. Beware the Croc. Beware the Croc, 'cause the Croc's gonna croc on you. Request for assistance. My dear boy. Heat August's request. Help Dragon Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone, thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. Next time you find yourself free, maybe we can go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Of course.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Blacksmith's Blues, number 2. Something ain't right with the hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
How do we know? How do we not know that he's not feeling well? The pen is mightier. I must have gotten a letter from everybody. Might need your attention, maybe, and by that I mean immediately.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
That's what he just said he was doing, bro. That's why he's coming to us. McNulty! He's on the boat, sir. I know that. Don't you think I know that? I'm the one that sent him there.
Blackthorn.
I already know that.
Really? No.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on.
This game reminds me of The Wire a lot.
And you might still be doubting your craft.
That's good. The Wire, I think, is some of the best writing of all time.
Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone.
Bastard's like a dog with a bone.
Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well... Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged
Single-edged
blade.
blade.
The itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out.
Oh, let's.
Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. I can't say I'm not grateful for it.
Good luck, eh? Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, brah. Appreciate that, brah.
About this sword.
I mean, Karen's in toll. Like, oh no, here she is.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I was wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats.
Oh man.
He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at him. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else.
His mind's on something else. Something.
No harder than usual.
Summit else. Summit.
Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
Oh, he's just tired. Poor guy.
What was it you said he was?
Frost
a
wolf?
frost wolf?
Yeah, that probably takes a...
Seems to think.
That probably takes a toll on him, like our abilities take a toll on us.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Lawsman.
Lawsman.
Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development.
Wait, look at the size of this dog.
His bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it.
A surfeit.
If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators.
Makes sense.
The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida.
Cressida.
That was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, It seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
He's all proud of himself.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn.
Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people in my clients?
Oh, man.
Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man.
Lord Ignac.
Melmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like.
Oh, boy.
And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's touch eccentric.
Oh, boy.
If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
A touch eccentric. Okay. So we need to go... Oh, man, and there's another one here. Okay, okay, okay. This, I mean, I can't really complain because this is what I was talking about. I was like, man, I was expecting there to be like infinitely more side quests than I'm coming across.
She was building a ship.
Now all of a sudden I have actually come across quite a few. This is easily the most I've ever had at one time.
Did you get my letter?
Oh yeah, duh. This dude sent me a letter. Yeah. Duh. I'm an idiot.
Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a...
Circle.
Circle. Zero, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are!
What a surprise.
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself.
Oh man, that's
in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt.
That's one of the ways to look at it.
And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha.
And the dame.
And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
500.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million.
Oh, Lord, this dude.
Each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of...
Oversight.
Oversight.
Oh, man. This is a critique on the U.S. government as well. This is exactly, you know, we might have accidentally sent, I don't know, something like a little over $6 billion to Ukraine that we have no record of. We might have lost upwards of a few $100 billion to the military-industrial complex that we can't account for. No big deal.
Right. But that doesn't mean you have to
that's
shoulder
so
the burden
funny.
yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Not rocks, bro.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean.
Like now.
And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure they will be.
Yeah, you better hope.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Oh yeah, I bet you will.
Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Where? Wait, and that's payback. 1, 2, and 3. I mean, okay. I thought I had to deliver these things, but I guess not. Okay, so we'll do. Bomb King was in Sembrecki. Yeah. We need to go to where are we going again? The Penitent's Gate. Only the penitent pass. Yome Workshop. Westwatch, Capor, Sherry. Oh yeah, Crisis. Whatchamahave, heavey hoovia. Croc? That's what I'm looking for, right? Croc? Croc in Sembrecki? I don't see a croc anywhere, though. That's the problem. The Holy Hand. Already forgot where we're going. Yeah, the croc. Sembrecki. Where is the croc? Why won't it let me get out of here? Oh, do I have to come here right now?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Man, I think I do have to come here. Oh, son of a... Well, alright. I mean, I did... I have always said that we're going to focus on the main story, so it makes sense that we're coming here first. But I was going to do some side stuff. Eastern Dalmatia. onward.
How are you feeling?
Better.
I hope so.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too.
Oh, I bet he did. Arf. Okay. Side quest is nearby. Oh. Oh. Okay. So now we're in a new area. Ideally we can eventually come here and here and then over here as well. All right. All right. All right. I was trying to figure out a way to get here yesterday and I could not. That's locked. Oh, wait. This is the other side. No, I can't.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass.
I mean, look at this
All official
place.
Traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
I mean, look at this game, dude. Like, look. There's the abandoned fishing village that we found yesterday. This game looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning. Fantastic. Definitely one of the better games I've like actually put eyes on. Oh, gosh darn it. I thought that's what I was using. I thought I had Phoenix on.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky. Really?
It's as bad as that, huh? Hey, this dude looks exactly like that one guy.
And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it
Well, how
there's
about
danger on
me?
the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing
Oh,
to hear
of
us
course,
out.
man.
Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling,
He ran.
leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the
Just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of
Backwater
ruffians.
ruffians.
What do you say? Will you help us out?
I mean, I headed that way anyway, so.
They'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
That's fair.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
Might as well earn something for it.
Broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
Oh, don't worry.
All right.
Eyes be
Just
open.
don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the
I mean, it sounds so. The one guy sounds okay, but that dude right there that was talking, the one with the cap on, not the bald guy. He just sounds shady, right?
I'm not sure I trust those two.
Right.
But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of...
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Over here!
Get him. The desert gin. Gosh darn it. Can't get this third one. There we go. Nice. We're starting to get the hang of this game, and I like it. We're starting to get the hang of this game, and I like it. For the better part of most of what we've played,
No. Where's that cart?
we were basically just using just basic attack. You could do that if you want. You're just playing on the easy mode. You're not really like trying to play the game. You really just kind of want to go through it as a story. You can definitely get by probably in this game on easy without any need to learn how to actually play the, do the fighting system.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Especially if you put it on
Found ourselves the
the story mode instead of the focus on fighting.
And didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
Oh, man.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
These dudes. Yeah, these dudes seem shady as all get up. We are going on the right way. Okay.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
When it comes to bridge building.
Ruin should hold at least.
I guess you can go either way.
Continues on the other side.
Does it look like there's a... Does it look like there's an item on the other side? You know we gotta walk over just to make sure. Okay, there's not. Here we go. What we got here? 3 desert roses. We just come running up to the edge. Man, look at this game, dude. Look at that waterfall. The final sin.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods.
The land of the gods. The final
It's more
sin.
impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls.
Man, look at this.
So the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
Time to jump in.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominant sin bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne.
Mm-hmm. Would have been his little brother.
They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men.
Gods and men.
Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
That's like,
You really were a boy like any other.
you know, those are Norse mythology, Greek mythology, Roman mythology. They all believe that gods walked among men, fought in battles,
The legends are true.
I know.
blessed certain men and women, cursed others.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
It's definitely something. It's definitely something. Meanwhile, at the seat of the Imperial Court.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
Instead of this dude who's the dominant.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs
Young blood to rule it. And this dude's been succumbed by this woman.
to the task.
Yeah. This dude right here, he's not doing anything.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea.
all shall bow before their
Oh, of course. What it's always about.
These are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words
Of a god. Oh man, this dude.
The emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
Is this kid a dominant? Is this the second dominant this kid's had? This woman's had?
Return to your camp, Dion.
And ready your force.
forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another?
Ultima.
Of Ultima, perhaps?
Man, he's hurt. Okay, so.
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths.
Oh man, of course.
Regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Dang. This is dead. And then this kid, like...
This audience is over.
Bro, sometimes you gotta just be a man. Grow the fuck up. Stand up to the dead.
Not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
Fit to be an emperor.
I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Something about that flower.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
Stain
what do you
the
know
throne.
of my blood?
I wonder if his dad's not his dad. The queen had an affair or something.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
We're looking for anything in this area? No, it doesn't sound like. The Republican Gate. Not to be confused by the Democratic Gate.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Holy shit, bro. Let's go. I was like, come on, dude. Let's go. Let's move.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Oh, I'm done for.
If you haven't got a pass.
Empty shard. I wonder what that's used for. If you haven't got the pass, you should not be getting through. Anything down there? No, it doesn't look like it. No item, no treasure chest with the items. Those are not the big ones, I'm guessing. Oh man, look at this.
You deserve a rest.
How did you get? Oh, because it's upgraded. That makes sense. Where? The level 30 Anik.
Refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
The crystalline
Because
dominion.
They don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Magicid Ash.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Better have, shit.
Let me carry your goods.
Let me carry your goods. No.
Well met.
No. Not even. Not even, bro.
Farewell.
Farewell. Welcome. Farewell. The Bachland Market.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in... How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Oh my god. One guy's begging for customers, the other guy's like, if you buy, you buy. If you don't, fuck you.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry at a former line
And ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get
It's weird that they literally called out that it was
Let's go and
illegal.
find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
There we go.
Take the large one.
Oh, Goots.
Goots.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's
Oh my lord.
Can't ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me.
A busy market like this is prime territory.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where will we
This
start?
child. Thieving kids.
I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
A red chocobo.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
And the other on our purses. These mother thieves. This kid right here. Get him.
Peaches and pears.
Oh, hey now. Nice.
Well met.
Oh, I've already looked at this guy.
Bloody Crimson Caravans, scooping up all the best customers.
Mhm.
Leave some... The rest of us.
Hurry, man.
Oh, here it is. The red choke.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the
These are
Crystalline
bees.
Dominion. Take it or leave it.
10 million.
We're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots.
Goats.
What are you doing back in Bocklad?
And aren't you Jill?
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
Oh, plenty.
It's me trader's pass.
Oh, man.
It got stolen
It got stolen.
by little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
Hmm.
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Oh, yes, please.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us.
Hmm.
Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
Makes sense.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That
We got a
someone
forger,
is
yeah.
doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? We want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. but the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass,
Oh,
give
man.
up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Oh, thank you, Eloise.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
I bet it is. I bet it is.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers.
Understood. To catch a thief, you must become a thief.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Truth is, we'll probably just finish this up here, and then we'll probably wrap this one up for today. A lot of story in this one. It's good though. Every so often, you need a good story dump, you know.
Are you the furniture maker?
Catch up where you are.
Looking for something
Lay
in
the
particular?
plot line for the next part of the game.
Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
Yeah.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Okay, bro.
Thank you. We will.
Okay, bro.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Fish for sale.
Fish,
Red sorted
fish.
and smoked. Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then.
Nice, thank you.
For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of
Unwanted
baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
Kids always end up hearing things, you know?
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Hey, kid. Tell me what I want to know, buddy.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I
This
want
little
is to
brat.
know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
I'll take the large one.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Oh, here we go. Jill's turn.
I was just
I feel
wondering
like Jill's going to be
if you
much more
wanted to do
successful.
anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is
Shut up and go away.
So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
These fucking kids, bro. I mean, I get it. Shoot, you've grown up on the streets. Life is hard.
You should come with
But
me.
shit, man.
Life will be different there.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's pass.
Yeah, I gotta speak to the children, right? Where's this other kid?
I'll take the large one.
Come and taste my peaches. They're sweet as
Oh, here we go. How did I not see that the first time?
Excuse me.
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
Even.
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Very helpful.
Come on, come on!
I can't talk to him.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
Big fat donkey.
Noticed if we robbed his boots off.
They're talking about goats.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
That's our man.
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy.
Where am I going?
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Oh, here we go. I couldn't see him. He like blended into the rock.
Cornered.
You dumbass.
I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
I need to get that pass back, bro.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come
I laugh because it's true.
Buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're him.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Oh boy, here we go.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch.
Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Bum, bum, bum.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the Cast Stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil
and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship.
Good dude.
But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared.
Using kids to do all their dirty work.
Don't blame him for what they've made him do.
He's
If he and
poor.
his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have.
On pain of death,
Pain of
mostly.
death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh, where is it?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to keep the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Make this our priority quest.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
That's that then.
Daddy.
I guess I could be riding my Chocobo. Shoot, what the am I doing? I always forget that I have this.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
A wizard.
We got company. That's the lot. Soil and stone. It's over.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
I'm going in the right direction. There's the big guy right there.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye.
Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That one's has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off.
Oh, man.
But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
It's that guard from Bockland. Kill him! Kill them all!
Oh, dang it.
Not good.
$35 down. Oh, look in there. Come on now. Yeah. Nice. Nice. No renown though, huh?
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes.
Dozens of.
Dozens of them.
Might as well take a few for myself.
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course.
Of course.
And, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Clive.
How goes the hunt?
My brother isn't getting in your way.
No, he was actually very helpful.
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise.
Eloise.
Here, Clive.
Boots is pass.
Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Dude's an idiot. He's not gonna be able to remember anything.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself
Properly. Properly.
Sid.
So you knew.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
Shindy.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need.
The Crimson Caravans.
Move anything that means
Straight out of Fallout. New
get
Vegas.
goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together
Again. Of course. The more the merrier.
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The more the merrier. The bigger the army, the better the chance.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Crimson Compass from Theodore.
What is it?
El has friends in high places while I have associates in
Lower ones.
That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Collar and compass. Nice.
I shall bear it with pride.
That's kind of
All
cool.
that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Instead of, I mean, 9 million's better than 10. 9 million's better than 10. Greatest pays, bitty bitty this, bitty bitty bass, babas a busy.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone.
They want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change.
For a
The trouble is, the
change.
serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less.
No less.
Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with
My
perhaps?
predicament, perhaps?
Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time.
Oh, I bet you will.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market.
Right here in the market. Thank the Lord.
Ulrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
Your little something.
I'll be right back.
All right, we'll prioritize this one. We'll do this one, and then we'll probably call it a day. Actually, first let me see if.
I hear the brothers found another victim.
Oh, nice.
I believe it, all right. What's that? The third this month.
And there's an. Okay, so now we've got a whole bunch of them all this. Okay, cool. Okay, no, that's fantastic.
The porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me, right?
That's what I was hoping for, you know.
The innkeeper sent me.
Like Crisis Core had like 100 side missions.
A 66.
Bugger me. I'll be
He's
there.
just got hold of it now. It must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
At the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Oh, no problem, bro. No problem.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no...
Come one, come all!
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Milan the Butcher.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery.
Wants to know what's up.
You might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely
Oh,
with a nice
man.
drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them.
Oh, I bet.
We get meat from Sanbrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago.
Yeah, about business.
Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early.
Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting. Of course not.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
You're not here to enlist, I
He's
take
just
it.
taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what?
Nasty.
That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. Wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Oh, boy. Of course, we did it all for the wine.
I'll take the large.
What I really want to be.
Juicy pears! Snake your
Jug of snake spit for the road.
Jug of snake spit.
If our new arrivals had brought any...
The tavern keeper.
They'll be
Belongs
along
in. Oh, thanks, my man.
Fantastic news. Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly.
It's been a while since we all sat down together.
Mm.
And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
Of course, bro.
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or
Prudent swordsman.
Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A goat and 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the 4 of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the 3 pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of
Alcoholics.
the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends
To keep the misery at bay. Oh, good life lesson right there.
Spoken.
Very close to a level. I bet you we've got some renowned stuff we can turn in. But that's okay. Alright, so we need to speak with Getz. Can I go... It looks like I can fast travel to other places now. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So, now I can do some of the side stuff. Yeah. Oh, and there's... Oh, no. It looks like there's maybe another quest, but I haven't gotten any new whatchamacallit. But that's all right. We'll pick this up with the main story in the next one. Now, the reality is I'm actually going out of town next weekend. My wife, my brother is coming into town from Michigan. My son, we're going up to San Francisco, Santa Clara to be exact, for California Extreme. So I probably won't get a chance to stream next weekend. And I think the weekend after that, I might actually be headed to Vegas. Now... The California Extreme is only until Sunday. I'll be back Monday, so maybe Monday night we'll get a chance to play this and continue where we left off. But there's a chance I might not get to stream next week. Tomorrow we're gonna get into Diablo 4, and then normally I do play it on Monday nights as well. We'll see how I feel after playing 3 overnights. Sometimes I get a little tired, as I am kind of today. So which is why we're going on a little shorter than we normally do, but. We'll see how we feel on Monday. Maybe we'll get back to it on Monday. Otherwise, look for it the following Monday. And then, so this is going to be our main game. We're going to play this, and then we're going to play Diablo 4 until we finish the main story of Diablo 4. I think after that, we're going to kind of take a break on the new stuff, and I think we're going to start filling some backlog. I'm thinking maybe Metroid Prime remastered. We've got the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters that I want to get started. And then I got to get back to the Man of Meat and stuff, although... Maybe we'll save that for the fall, for the Halloween area. And then Starfield comes out. It's free to play, so I'll probably get into that as well. But be sure if you like what you hear, we've got a bunch of stuff coming out. Do me that favor, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell. Notification bell is important because it does let you know when I actually do go live. The days are usually set, but the times are not. So hit that notification bell. The other option, drop down in the description box below. Become part of the Discord. Follow me over on Instagram. Follow me over on Twitter. I let everybody know when I'm going live over there as well. Either way, that's going to do it for this one. BigSweetC, that's me. Wishing YouTube, that's you. Wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it might be. As long as you're watching, I'm wishing you a wonderful watching time. Sweetness, signing off. Peace.